Hello everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube video. You can obviously tell what's going on over here, and you might also be able to tell that this is a part 2. So if you have not watched part 1, anyways, let's just get right into it. So, after William got spring-locked, Michael was left alone, and after a while he decides to go snooping around in his dad's old apartment. He eventually finds where Circus Baby and the others were being kept, and after 5 nights, gets scooped. Unfortunately, a lot of the metal down there was similar to the cursed metal in the Springlock suits, including the scooper and Ennard. This prevents Michael from dying, and after a while, Ennard decides to dip. He just leaves. Michael now has no insides, but now, knowing the terrible things his father has done, including working with the devil himself, Michael somehow gets up without having any bones, and decides he needs to find a way to send William to HE double hockey sticks. And after about 30 years, someone who grew up with Freddy Fazbear's would start to feel nostalgic for that simpler time and want to recreate it. So they made an attraction of making fun of all the terrible things that happened at the old locations, taking them as just rumors, and I thought I was oblivious. Michael sees this and takes a job as the night watch. A few nights later, Henry finds out about this location, and since there were no copyright laws yet, Henry just decides to burn the place down with Springtrap inside. Michael watched this from afar and noticed how fire was able to wash out the remnant from most of the souls. Springtrap was able to escape, but if he was caught on fire, the remnant in his metal endoskeleton would wash out and he would finally die. Michael ended up meeting back with Henry, and they devised a plan. They would make a new restaurant, but this time Mike would be the one in charge. After a few days, every last mascot was inside of that restaurant. Michael wasn't told this next part of the plan, but after Henry burned down Fazbear's Fright, he craved burning something else down, and thus burned down the newest Freddy's restaurant. Once he was about to leave, however, a bunch of burning wood fell right in front of the only exit, trapping him there. And with that, everyone burned. However, one mascot was not killed in that fire. Fredbear, now Golden Freddy, had so much remnant in it from the 3 souls trapped in it that not even the fire could completely destroy it. And its rage. Sorry, I sometimes get so into this that I just complete sentences without realizing that I wrote more in the script. But anyways, so Golden Freddy dragged William straight to HE Double Hockey Sticks and created their own little restaurant for him to be night watch in forever, being killed over and over again. If you're hearing anything behind me, that's the dishwasher. Sorry. Anyways, William never escaped that pizzeria. However, in part 1, I said that William created something that he felt was the key to life itself, and left it there for dramatic effect. Well, now it's time I told you what he made. He made a computer program, one comparable to the modern day. This program contained the very essence of William Afton himself, like a complete virtual replica, all stored on one CPU. However, no one knew about this, not even the people that wrote the Book of Genesis. So, this CPU was left alone, and Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie, the only ones who escaped the burning building, kept it from falling apart. Much time passes, empires rise and fall, generations live and die, countries fight each other, humans make giant flying machines, and yet the program remains. Then, around the modern day, a random girl was walking around the fields when she spots the CPU, exposed through erosion. Out of curiosity, she picks it up and takes it home. And as you can tell right here, that girl was Vanessa. And with that, we've come to the end of the second part. I know this one was a bit short, but I wanted to do like all of the more modern FNAF stuff in a part 3. But I also wanted to end part 1 like right after William Afton died for the first time. So it didn't exactly leave me with a lot for this part. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, despite, like, any noise that might be in the background, and despite me going off topic a couple of times, and I hope I see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.